Moving on and shifting our focus to other breaking news coming in, the Haryana court has summoned former Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal to appear on February 17 in connection with his remarks alleging that poison was being mixed into the Yamuna river. The case was initially registered in Kurukshetra, Haryana, just a day before Delhi elections. So now trouble mounting for Arvind Kejriwal for the statements that he made before the Delhi elections, where he alleged that it is the Haryana government that is poisoning Yamuna. On that, I am also being joined by Amandeep, joining us live from Haryana. Amandeep, the Haryana court has summoned Arvind Kejriwal. We learn that this is over his remarks over the alleged comments that he made on poisoning of Yamuna. What next for the former Delhi Chief Minister?
Well, absolutely. Chief Judicial Magistrate of Sonipat have issued the summons for Kejriwal to appear in person before the court over the remarks on Yamuna. And in fact, these summons has been issued for February 17th. And further, in the directions, the court has made it very clear that he has been directed, Arvind Kejriwal, to appear in person and even to give his statement. In case he does not appear before the court, that will be taken that Kejriwal have nothing to say on his statement or to provide any kind of evidence, and further the court will take its own course of law. So this is the court order that was issued, and even it was clearly mentioned in the summon as well. So let's wait and watch now. Arvind Kejriwal either going to produce any kind of evidence regarding his statement over the poisonous water of Yamuna, or it will be he will skip these summons, just because this complaint has been filed by an engineer of Rai Water Services in Sonipat. Remember, two cases. Kejriwal is facing two cases after the remarks on the on Yamuna poisonous water. One case has been registered in Kurukshetra in Haryana, and this is the second complaint that was filed by the Rai Water Services of Sonipat. Now Sonipat's Chief Judicial Magistrate has issued the summons, so Kejriwal has to appear before the court on February 17th to give his piece of evidence to justify his statement, right, or to back his statement, that why he has given this statement and even what is the evidence he is having. Yes. Right,
Amandeep, thank you for sharing those details. Moving on to the other stories that we are tracking now. 2 army jawans were killed in action in Akhnur area of Jammu after IED blast took place. We learn that the Indian Army has released an official statement. 2 army jawans have been martyred in a suspected explosion in Jammu and Kashmir's Akhnur area along the line of control. The area has been cordoned off and search operations are underway in regard with the explosion that took place. We have Gursimran joining us live on the broadcast on that. Gursimran, please take us to the Indian Army's official statement that they have released in regard with the case.
See, the 2 soldiers of the Indian Army, 2 officials rather of the Indian Army have attained martyrdom in this terror attack that has taken place along the line of control. The terrorists have planted the IED. It is in the Battal sector of the Akhnur subdivision of Jammu on the line of control. It was around 4:30 today afternoon when this incident was reported. And soon after this IED blast that has taken place and claimed the life of 2 army personnel, the security has been beefed up. Right away, we are en route to the Battal, wherein you will see that the security has been beefed up. This is a outer perimeter. We are showing nothing operational here, but the security has been beefed up here by the Jammu and Kashmir police as well, along with the Indian Army deployment. This has been done to ensure that the troops of the Jammu and Kashmir police as well as the Indian Army, they are on the alert, and the highest level of alertness is being maintained here by the security forces. This is being done to ensure that in case the terrorists have infiltrated, or there was an attempt of the infiltration possibly, because they have planted an IED on the route of the Indian Army, which clearly shows that the terrorists were planning something major, a major terror strike. Though it was averted, but 2 brave hearts of the Indian Army, they have lost their life in this terror attack. And now the senior officials of the Indian Army, along with the Jammu and Kashmir police, they have reached the spot, which is in the forward area. And now the investigations have begun that how come the terrorists reach or gain access to that place. That is a routine patrolling point of the Indian Army, and they planted this IED. It's important to mention that we have seen repeated incidents taking place, be it the yesterday where the soldier of the Indian Army was hit by a bullet, and a couple of days prior we have seen that how the terrorists from across the border from the Pakistani forest opened the fire at the Indian Army's patrol in the Rajouri district.
Right, Gursimran, thank you for sharing those details. Extremely unfortunate news coming in from Jammu, where 2 army jawans have been killed in action. Moving on to the other stories that we are tracking now, we learned that ahead of the discussion over chief ministerial face in the national capital, BJP MLAs are meeting JP Nadda inside the parliament. Now discussions were held around the Legislative Council meeting. This comes amid discussions over who is going to be the next chief ministerial candidate in the national capital. Remember, the BJP had swept Delhi with nearly 44 seats. With BJP coming back after 27 years, a historic moment for the BJP in the Delhi elections. There are now discussions that are taking place on who is going to be the next chief minister of the national capital. There are several front runners in the race. We learn that BJP